Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh and from past few videos I have been working on developing an online budget system using PHP and MySQL database. In my last video I completed the functionality of displaying department heads who belongs to various departments. And in this video I will discuss about allocating budget to these departments. Whenever an admin wants to allocate a budget to any department, then admin will click on this allocate budget and then select the department and enter the budget. And once the admin click on allocate budget, then that budget gets allocated to the particular selected department. So before starting this video, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So now let us start developing this feature. So to start developing this feature, first we need to go to our editor. In our last videos I had created a file with the name as allocate budget PHP file, and we need to open this file and we have to go to our 9 column div where we need to create a panel. Okay, and then inside this panel we have to create the panel heading with the name as allocate budget to departments. Okay, and then a panel body, then a 6 column div, and inside this 6 column div we have to create a form, and I have set the form attribute method as post and action attribute to allocate budget PHP file, which is the same file. So I'm sending a post request to the same file, which is allocate budget PHP file. And now I need to create a form group with a drop down which will display various departments. So now to display various departments inside this drop down, first we need to fetch those departments from the database. Okay, so to fetch the departments I need to write a select query. Okay, so as you can see here I have written a select query which is select star from department, which will select all the departments from the table, and then I'm checking if this get department will return me some rows which is greater than 0. Then I will iterate over those rows using a while loop, and then I will print those departments inside this option where the value attribute of this option I have set to the department ID, and I have displayed the department name between this option element. If I didn't have any departments present in the table, then I will display a message as no department found. Okay, let me just save it. Okay, so when I refresh, then you will see a heading with a select drop down with various departments are displaying. Okay, now we need to design a text box. Okay, so to create a text box I have created a form group again and a input text box to allow the admin to enter the amount, and at the end I have created an input submit button. Now let's save it, refresh. Okay, so now our form is ready. Now whenever I click on this submit button, a post request should get sent to allocate budget PHP file, and now we need to write that PHP code. So let me just come at the top, and here I will check if the post submit request is set. That means whenever the user click on the submit button, at that time if the post request has been made successfully, then I will receive the department ID and the amount from the allocate budget form, and then I will write an SQL query which will allow me to insert this department ID and amount inside the budget table, and then I will execute this query, and if the query gets executed, then I will display a message as budget allocated, otherwise I will display a message as failed to allocate budget. Okay, so now at the end we need to display these error messages to the user. So for displaying these error messages, I just need to iterate over this message array using the for each loop. Now we need to pass this SQL here. Now save it and let's refresh. Before allocating budget to any department, so let's first see our budget table. Okay, so right now I don't have any entries in this table, and now I will select this and I will allocate some budget. And when I click on allocate budget, you will see budget allocated message started showing. So now when I refresh the table, you can see the details like department ID, amount, and the user ID started displaying. This is how we can develop the feature of allocating budget to departments. So now when I click on this department heads, you can see 1,75,000 budget started showing on the card of Michael Brown. Like this I can allocate budget to other departments as well. Okay, now I have allocated budget to all the departments, and now when I click on departments heads, you can see those budgets started showing in each and every department heads card. Okay, so this is everything about developing the feature of allocating budget. And that's all for this video, guys. In our next video we will try to see some other feature of this application, and I'm sure you guys have understood everything regarding this feature. And at the end I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.